Welcome in Lakers talk. What a game last night was. The Lakers beat the Denver Nuggets 120 to 108. And that score does the game zero justice because the Los Angeles Lakers ran through the Nuggets. The game was over from the first quarter. But before we get in and before we discuss, you guys please like and follow and subscribe, comment, all of those good things. We want to build this Lakers talk. All right, so I'm so excited. Let me just introduce myself. I am Derek Chapman, your host of Lakers Talk. And what a game. What a good feeling. So the naysayers are going to say, well, there was no Jokic, there was no Jamal Murray. They had their top players out of the game. But the Lakers can say we had no LeBron James, no Rui Hachimura. They are also out on injury. So this is no excuses. And the Lakers from the get-go jumped right on the Nuggets. As if you remember the game prior to this, it was the Nuggets full starters, and the Lakers were pretty much with the B team. Everyone was out from Luka to LeBron. I think the only starter that was playing was Reeves, and it took a buzzer beater for the Nuggets to defeat the Lakers without any of their major players. So the era of the Lakers not being able to get over the hump, the Lakers not being able to beat the Nuggets, the Lakers not having an answer for the Joker is officially over. At least in my opinion. Mike Malone can no longer say they are the Lakers' daddy. The Lakers are the Nuggets' daddy. All right, so before we go and we continue, for those that have come in, thank you for being here. You know we have a tradition. Whenever the Lakers get their W, we bring out the championship Mardi Gras Laker beads, and we put it on Mr. Kobe Bryant. So here we go. All right, so great win. Great, awesome. So this puts the Lakers, they jumped back into third place. They were originally second, and then we had the slew of injuries, lost LeBron. We dropped all the way back down to fifth. So now with this win, we springboard the Nuggets, and we are now, I believe, like a half a game or something like that above the Nuggets. So hats off to them for third place in the Western Conference. It puts us about a half game behind the Houston Rockets. So the second place seeding in the Western Conference is still open. I have to say, now let's go to the emotional side, the emotional standpoint of this, and why I smile. I'm getting the vibes and the energy after seeing Luka light up the first quarter and seeing what he was able to do and him coming into form. I mean, what did he have? 21 points the first quarter. And I mean, he was just dropping those three bombs like it was nobody's business. Like he looked unstoppable. He looked like the Luka that the Lakers, wanted to sign or everyone envisioned when he was playing in Dallas. He's coming true to form, and it's been like that the past few games. But I'm getting vibes, y'all. I'm getting that energy. I'm getting that feeling, taking me all the way back to the Kobe and Shaq days and how phenomenal it felt during that era where that offense and that defense just seemed unstoppable. You have the power of Shaq, the power of Kobe, Phil Jackson. I'm just getting that vibe. And maybe I'm getting a little too ahead of myself or getting giddy, but I'm just talking about vibes and energy. Mike Malone mentioned, well, what's the difference? They asked him, what's the difference between how you were able to beat the Lakers in the past and how the Lakers are now beating your team? And he said, it's a different energy. He said the same thing. He said, different players. They have Luka. Reeves is coming his own. And one thing he mentioned, and it kind of gives me those Phil Jackson vibes, is JJ Redick. and JJ Redick's way that he schemes and the way he plans and the way that he coaches is giving that Phil Jackson this different vibe. He's more analytical, but just a different mindset. And I'm getting that vibe. I'm telling you, I'm feeling it. I remember the first year Phil Jackson got with Kobe and Shaq with the Lakers, and they said it's going to take a year. Give them a year to gel, and then the next year they're going to win the championship. I'm getting that same vibe where they may say we need to wait, but this Lakers team, I'll put them up against anybody when they're full strength. Man, I feel they're unstoppable. They're at that top rung in that rare air, and you have the other teams like Cleveland, Boston, and then you have OKC. They're in that top tier, but I think the Lakers, once they get everyone back, they're going to be right up there with them. And they definitely have a strong chance to win a championship. How dope is that? I mean, beginning of the season, we were looking for a center. Now we're talking Luka, Reeves, LeBron, Dorian Finney-Smith. Like the defense, Dalton even coming to his own. Jackson Hayes, Jordan Goodwin. It just makes me smile because it's just the overall dogs and hustlers and guys that just get out. There's one play that kind of summed it all. And it was in the third quarter, and the game was pretty much over. And it was Vando, and Vando was hounding. Is it Michael Porter Smith? He was hounding him. He had the ball. Porter Smith had the ball. And I'm so used to the Nuggets hounding the Lakers like that. But Vando was on it, and he would not let go, even though the game was pretty much out of the sights and the Lakers had it in the bag. No, he was not giving up. He was not letting go. He was pursuing that ball. And just to see his energy and his passion, that says it all. So let's go to the box score. So Luka ended up scoring a total of 31 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. He shot 44% from three-point line. So phenomenal. Reeves, 22 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. It's a big three. I don't care what anyone says. Reeves is back and he's coming to his own. If Reeves had his own team, he'd be a starter and he'd be an all-star. That's what I'm feeling. He's getting there. It's going to take time to build, but that's the vibe that I'm getting. So Reeves was lighting it up. And then you had Dalton Connect. He had 12 points. He shot 43% from 3. Jordan Goodwin, the mass marauder. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Dorian Finney-Smith in his defense. We had some of his scoring prowess in this game as well. Because they're leaving him, when they double Luka, they're leaving him and other players wide open. So he had 14 points, and he shot 75% from the three-point line. Gabe Vincent showed up. So to sum it up, this was an entire team effort. It took everyone involved to, get this win. So it was Gabe Vincent's 12 points, 66% from 3. And then my man Jackson Hayes, playing for that contract. He had 6 points, 7 assists. 7 rebounds, which is critical. The rebounds are critical. And then 1 block. So it puts the Lakers in a good position at 43 wins, 25 losses. Like I said, it puts them third in the West. Next up, back-to-back. So today we get on it. We have the Bucks. The Bucks come back in town. We need our revenge from our last game. No excuses, no nothing. We're going to have Luka. We won't have LeBron, and we're still waiting for Rui. But we got a squad, and we need to perform. And I'm predicting a W on this one. So Bucks up next. We still maintain our home stand. We have the Chicago Bulls and then the Orlando Magic. So 3 games that are attainable if we want to get that second billing, if we want the second seed. So Laker fans, Laker talk. So glad. It feels good. Good to have that victory. Good to be in the position we're in. We got a positive and bright future. So you guys, like and subscribe, follow, let's comment. Let's make this spot your spot for your Lakers news, gossip, and all of the good things. And I will catch you all next time. Peace out.